All right, guys, it's what are we? Monday, February 2nd, 2026, 7:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I know a lot of you out there like these Metro service disruption videos that I make. Well, we got another one here. This one's on the Orange Line. Apparently we have a defective track problem or a problem with the tracks. And service is expected to resume at 7:40 p.m. So it's about 8 minutes away, 7-8 minutes away. And there you see we have our solid square with the flashing 3 lights. And this is apparently affecting the entire Orange Line from Montmorency to Coverture. So what we'll do, we'll go down here and I was going to go downstairs and see if we could see anything. There's no trains, by the way, anywhere on the Orange Line here at Lionel-Groulx. Of course, the Green Line is not affected, but apparently this is the Orange Line that's affected only, and the entire Orange Line is that. So it's pretty rare you have the entire line disrupted like this. So we'll just wait around here to see if we can hear anything. But there we go. Let's listen in. Here's the official announcement. So there's the announcement again, some sort of track defect. Not sure what exactly. Could be a switch problem. Could be a problem with the actual track itself, whether it's the metal part or the cement part where the wheels rest on. Could be a problem with the sensor. The fact that this is only a 10-minute disruption tells me that it may not be anything major, but of course with these type of situations, you guys know, if you've been watching my channel long enough, that metro disruptions can be extended, and they often are. Is there some kind of sensor there? Looks like a light. Not sure what that is. Interesting, though. So, as I mentioned, Green Line is running normally. There you can see and hear the trains. Now, because this is just a track problem, there's no code 900. There's no emergency code associated with this disruption. I never usually have emergency codes for mechanical issues. And of course, just the other night, I was lucky enough at Vondo Metro Station to catch the rarest type of metro disruption. The train I was on had some sort of low pressure in the tires, and there was a sensor that went off. You've seen that special light on the signal box that came on. Very first time seeing that. Apparently there's a sensor somewhere, even here somewhere. Apparently if there's a tire that's flat or has low pressure, that specific wheel will hit a sensor, one of these sensors here. Don't know specifically which one, but apparently there is a sensor there that can sense if there's a tire that's either flat or has low pressure. And even if there's, one tire that has low pressure, sure, the train can continue, but there's a risk of a fire happening because of the friction. So that's why they have to immediately pull the train out of service. That's what we saw the other night. And ironically, I was just doing a YouTube short, talking about what those 2 sections of the signal box was for. The 2 bottom sections, were they lights or were they empty spaces that were never used? I got the answer in between the time I filmed that video, wondering about it, and the time the video was posted to YouTube, because that interruption happened between the time I filmed the video wondering about the service box, the signal box, and the time the video became public on YouTube. So pretty coincidental. So we got our answer there. So again, we're going to keep waiting here, see if we can hear anything. If they cut the power to the tracks, which is a high possibility they did, we may hear the chimes announcing the current coming back on. So we're going to stay here and stand by for that. And of course, the chimes that tell you the current is about to come back, the electrical current on the tracks, is the exact same chimes as the Code 900 emergency announcements. So again, this is Lionel-Groulx Metro Station, and this is the Montmorency direction. Just taking a peek down there. Can't see if those lights are still flashing and the solid square is still there. Probably is. I want to keep rolling because oftentimes I miss announcements or I stop filming, and as soon as I stop filming, something happens. So I'm going to keep filming and see what we pick up here. May edit the video to make it a bit shorter, we'll see, or I might just keep it like this, keep it raw. Oh, here's the announcement.
Attention, un problème d'équipement sur la voie nous oblige à interrompre le service sur la ligne 2 Orange. Le service devrait reprendre vers 19h40. D'autres messages suivront.
So they're still saying 7:40 p.m., which is not even a minute away. By the way, that specific announcement, the audio from it was coming from the tunnel down there. There's a speaker. So apparently there's speakers in the tunnels picking up, or I should say, broadcasting announcements and whatnot. So you may actually notice them occasionally if you have a good eye. I think they are scattered throughout the tunnel. I know in the REM they are, in the Mount Royal tunnel. I've heard announcements on the speakers. Couldn't pick up what was said because, of course, it was outside the train, but inside the tunnel. So yeah, I might just keep rolling here so you guys can kind of see, you know, what the whole video is like. What is their set is that? Can't tell. So we should be picking up that announcement momentarily of normal service resuming or a prolongment of the service disruption itself. And you can hear those Azure trains. The motors are definitely going through some wear and tear. Of course, the metro is aging, but you know, probably related to the situation as well with the you know, situation here with the track. Not saying directly, but you know, there is a funding crisis right now for public transit, which is I did a little rant on that, a community post recently on my channel, talking about a lack of funding for public transit, and it's really unacceptable. You know, you don't fund public transit, there's going to be the death spiral. Less people are going to use public transit. There's going to be less revenue and then even less investments, and you're going to get that death spiral, which is the last thing that you want. So anyways, we're just rolling here. So yeah, what time is it right now? It's 7:41, so we are due for an announcement. Either an extension of this service disruption on the entire Orange Line, or a resumption of normal service. We'll see. Is that a dead-heading train I hear? Or is that from the Green Line? No, that's from the Green Line. That train's going slowly. Maybe it is. No, I see passengers on it. Ah, okay, it's pulling in. I thought that train was leaving the station for some reason. So we're still waiting here for any updates, any new announcements. Oh, here we go. Let's see what they say.
Attention, le service est rétabli sur la ligne 2 orange. Attention, le service est rétabli sur la ligne 2 orange. Merci de votre compréhension.
All right, well, there you have it. Back to normal service. So I don't think we're going to hear any reanimation of the tracks or electrical current being turned back on. I think the electrical current stayed on this whole time. But anyway, there you have it, a little mini Metro disruption video. So as always, if you guys like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bells, and you know what we'll do? We'll wrap up the video with a view of this Azure train coming now. I don't know what set it's going to be, but might as well end it with some Metro action here. See which Azure set we're going to get here, pulling into the station. Of course, we are now at the 10-year anniversary of the Azure trains. And we'll wrap up the video this way, guys. He's coming in slow, ain't he? Set 67, set 67. I wonder if he's on manual mode. Let me take a look here at the light in the back if we get a hint. Sometimes when we're on manual mode, you're going to see the red light flashing in the back here. No, we got a stable red light. Well, it was on some sort of manual mode. Maybe the track defect is between here and Place Saint-Henri. But anyways, looks like everything's back to normal. So anyways, once again, thanks for watching, guys. As always, more videos to come. And have a good night. Have a good day.